The commute, a modern necessity. In today's fast-paced world, commuting has become an integral part of our daily lives. Whether we live in sprawling metropolises or smaller towns, the act of traveling from one place to another is something most of us experience regularly. Commuting is a defining feature of modern life. It is not just about getting from point A to point B, it is about the journey that connects our personal and professional lives. This daily ritual is a testament to our commitment to our jobs, our families, and our aspirations. It is the journey between home and work. This journey, often taken for granted, is a significant part of our routine. It is during this time that we prepare for the day ahead or unwind after a long day at work. The commute is a time for reflection, planning, and sometimes even relaxation. This journey shapes our cities, our economies, and our daily routines. The infrastructure we build, the public transportation systems we develop, and the urban planning decisions we make are all influenced by the need to facilitate efficient commuting. Our cities are designed around the flow of people moving to and from work. Millions of people commute every day. This mass movement of individuals is a remarkable phenomenon, showcasing the interconnectedness of our modern world. Each commuter is part of a larger system, contributing to the economic and social fabric of our society. We travel by car, train, bus, bicycle, and even on foot. The diversity of transportation options reflects the varied needs and preferences of commuters. Some prefer the convenience of driving, while others opt for the efficiency of public transport or the health benefits of cycling and walking. Commuting is essential for accessing jobs and opportunities. It enables us to reach places where we can earn a living, pursue our careers, and achieve our goals. Without the ability to commute, many of us would be limited in our professional and personal growth. It allows cities to grow and thrive. The daily influx of commuters supports local businesses, drives economic activity, and fosters a vibrant urban environment. As cities expand, the need for efficient commuting solutions becomes even more critical. But commuting also presents challenges. The sheer volume of people on the move can lead to congestion, delays, and stress. The environmental impact of so many vehicles on the road is another significant concern, contributing to pollution and climate change. Traffic congestion, pollution, and long travel times impact our lives. These issues affect our health, our productivity, and our overall quality of life. Finding ways to mitigate these challenges is essential for creating sustainable and livable cities. Understanding the history of commuting helps us appreciate its significance. By looking back at how transportation has evolved, we can gain insights into the progress we have made and the obstacles we have overcome. This historical perspective is crucial for shaping the future of commuting. It allows us to learn from the past and design better transportation systems. By studying past successes and failures, we can develop innovative solutions that address current challenges and anticipate future needs. The goal is to create a more efficient, sustainable, and enjoyable commuting experience for everyone. The future of commuting depends on innovation, sustainability, and a focus on improving people's lives. As we look ahead, we must prioritize the development of technologies and infrastructure that reduce our environmental footprint, enhance connectivity, and make commuting a more pleasant and productive part of our day. Before we continue, if you are enjoying this video, feel free to like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell to receive future updates. Ancient origins from walking to riding. The journey of human transportation is a fascinating tale that begins with our earliest ancestors. Imagine a time when the only way to get from one place to another was by foot. Every step taken was a step towards survival, exploration, and progress. Commuting has existed since the dawn of civilization. Early humans settled in small communities, where everything they needed was within walking distance. These settlements were the first hubs of human activity, where people lived, worked, and socialized in close proximity. In early human settlements, people lived and worked in the same place. The concept of commuting was simple. It was a matter of moving from one part of the village to another. Daily life revolved around these small, tight-knit communities. Walking was the primary mode of transportation. Paths and trails were formed by the constant movement of feet, creating the first rudimentary roads. These paths connected different parts of the settlement and eventually linked neighboring communities. As societies grew, people needed to travel further for work. The expansion of human activity meant that resources, trade, and labor were no longer confined to a single location. People began to venture out, seeking opportunities beyond their immediate surroundings. animals like horses and donkeys became important for transportation. These animals were domesticated and trained to carry loads and people, significantly increasing the distance one could travel. They became indispensable companions in the journey of human progress. They allowed people to travel longer distances and carry goods. The ability to transport goods over greater distances facilitated trade and commerce, leading to the growth of markets and the exchange of ideas and cultures. The invention of the wheel and the chariot revolutionized commuting for the wealthy. These innovations allowed for faster and more efficient travel, making it possible to cover greater distances in less time. The wheel was a game-changer in the history of transportation. River transportation and early boats allowed people to travel further. Waterways became vital routes for trade and exploration, connecting distant lands and fostering the exchange of goods and knowledge. Boats enabled humans to traverse rivers and seas, opening up new horizons. These early forms of commuting were slow and often arduous. The challenges of ancient travel were numerous, from rough terrains to unpredictable weather. Yet each journey was a testament to human resilience and the relentless pursuit of progress. But they laid the foundation for the complex transportation systems we have today. The evolution from walking to riding, from simple paths to sophisticated networks, is a story of innovation and determination. It reminds us of how far we've come and the endless possibilities that lie ahead. The Industrial Revolution, reshaping cities and commutes. The Industrial Revolution dramatically transformed commuting. Factories sprung up in cities, attracting workers from rural areas. Cities experienced rapid population growth, leading to new transportation challenges. Horse-drawn omnibuses became a common sight. These early buses carried multiple passengers along fixed routes. The invention of the steam engine led to the development of railroads. Railroads enabled the transportation of large numbers of people over long distances. This marked the beginning of mass transit and suburbanization. Commuter rails, connecting cities, transforming lives. Commuter rail lines played a pivotal role in shaping modern cities. They connected city centers with surrounding areas. This allowed people to live further away from their workplaces. Suburbs began to grow as commuting became easier. The development of electric streetcars and subways further revolutionized urban transportation. These new modes of transportation were faster and more efficient. They allowed cities to expand even further. The automobile age, freedom, congestion, and suburbia. The advent of the automobile revolutionized the way people lived, worked, and traveled. It marked a significant shift in the dynamics of urban and suburban life. The 20th century witnessed the rise of the automobile. This era saw the transformation of cities and the birth of new suburban landscapes. Cars became a symbol of progress and modernity. The mass production of cars made them affordable. Henry Ford's assembly line innovation drastically reduced the cost of manufacturing, making car ownership accessible to the average person. Personal vehicles offered freedom and flexibility. Families could embark on road trips, explore new destinations, and enjoy the open road like never before. People were no longer limited to fixed routes. The automobile allowed for spontaneous travel and the ability to reach places that were previously inaccessible. The automobile's impact on commuting was profound. It changed the daily routines of millions, making it possible to live farther from work and still commute efficiently. It led to the construction of vast highway systems. These highways connected cities and towns, facilitating commerce and travel on an unprecedented scale. Cities sprawled outwards as people moved to the suburbs. The desire for more space, better living conditions, and the allure of suburban life drove this migration. Car ownership became synonymous with personal freedom and status. Owning a car was not just about transportation, it was a statement of independence and success. However, the automobile also brought challenges. As more people took to the roads, traffic congestion became a daily reality for many. Traffic congestion, air pollution, and dependence on fossil fuels became major concerns. The environmental impact of widespread car use prompted discussions on sustainable transportation and the future of urban mobility. Global variations, a world of commuting styles. Commuting patterns vary greatly across the globe. Factors such as geography, culture, and economic development influence transportation choices. In densely populated cities like Tokyo and Hong Kong, public transportation is highly efficient and widely used. European cities often have well-established cycling infrastructure. This encourages bicycle commuting. In developing areas, informal transportation systems such as minibuses and rickshaws play a significant role. The socioeconomic impact, costs and benefits of commuting. Commuting has significant social and economic effects. On the one hand, it enables economic growth by connecting people to jobs and markets. It allows for specialization of labor and increases productivity. On the other hand, commuting can lead to social isolation and reduced leisure time. Long commutes are associated with increased stress levels and health problems. The cost of commuting, including transportation and housing, can place a strain on household budgets. Modern challenges. Traffic, pollution, and inequality. Modern commuting faces numerous challenges. Traffic congestion in urban areas continues to worsen. This leads to lost productivity and increased air pollution. Reliance on private vehicles contributes to greenhouse gas emissions. Commuting inequality is also a growing concern. People living in disadvantaged communities often lack access to affordable and reliable transportation. This limits their job opportunities and perpetuates social inequities. Future of commuting, towards sustainable and smart solutions. The future of commuting lies in innovation and sustainability. Electric vehicles, autonomous vehicles, and ride-sharing services offer promising solutions. Investing in public transportation, cycling infrastructure, and pedestrian-friendly urban design is crucial. Smart technology such as real-time traffic information and intelligent transportation systems can optimize traffic flow and reduce congestion. Creating equitable and accessible transportation systems for all is essential for building a sustainable and just future. Thank you for watching. If you enjoyed this video, feel free to like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell to receive future updates.